This video I'm going to show you how to replace the switch. You can see this one, it's broken, so I have to hold it while it's raining, and it's not safe and very annoying. So to replace this, I have to take out the airbag first. To do this, we're going to use a 5mm, and I don't have my 5, but I did get away with a 3/16. So you loosen these, okay, just turn it that way so it's loose. These will not come out. Okay, they're gonna stay in there. Then you have one more over here. You can see. Oops, right here. There's your other one, loose. Then obviously the steering wheel is turned the other way. What you do is you pull on the airbag. Let's see which way. Gotta use two hands. I couldn't do it one hand, so I put a couple fingers here and a few here, and you just pry on it. Okay, be careful when you take this. There is a wire. The reason why I got this steering wheel upside down is because, see, there's the wire over here. Gotta be very careful with it. I did flip this thing around. Show you how I did. Again, be careful with the wire. Okay, flipped it around, and now it stays right here. Again, just don't pry too much on that wire. Now there's a nut right here. Obviously, I took the nut out. It's right here. So it goes right there. You would have to turn this counterclockwise to open it, so it would be this way. Here's the ratchet that I use. It's a pretty big one. You don't need something this long, but whatever, it's what I had. Put this in here and just turn it that way. When you do this, you gotta hold the steering wheel. Mine's not locked. Be careful with the airbag again. Be careful with the wire. Loosen this. Forgot to mention before you do this, unplug or take out the negative. Remember, you do this at your own risk. Working with airbags can be very dangerous, if not death. So just keep that in mind. Be careful with the airbags. So after you take this out, what you want to do, the steering wheel is already loose. You can see it's loose, back and forth, moves. I just moved it, and at the same time as I moved it with both hands, I actually pulled on it. But before you do that, something else you gotta do. You gotta remove the counselor or column, whatever I call this, column. This is the cover. To do this, you got two screws. You got one here, then you have one more right here. I just got to use just a screwdriver. I already got them loose. I took a lot of them off already to get easier for me when I film, to show you guys. These are two screws. They're just Phillips screws. Looks like somebody already tampered with them before. They look all scratched up. Anyways, when you take those out, they're gonna fall down. Then what you want to do is you want to pry this open. Again, there you go. That's one. Release this side. And the cover is on the ground. Let's see if we can take this one out. Here we go. We got that one as well. Set these on the side. Now, before you pull the steering wheel, right here, I believe this one went right here. I believe, I'm not sure, because I pulled on it by mistake, not realizing where this one goes. So I have to figure out where this one goes. So pay attention on yours where this one goes. I'm not sure where this one goes, so I have to figure that out. But right here is where you have, actually, if I pull it, there you go. That's the airbag. To disconnect the airbag, I tried it from here. Don't try it from right here. You might damage it. Hope I didn't damage it. You don't want that thing to deploy on you. Squeeze these two clips like this, and it should snap out. There you go. That's out. Now this is loose. Now what you want to do is put the airbag back. So make sure you turn it the same way how you spun it. So like this. See, the wire has to pretty much go in there. Set this down. I don't want to drop this. Set that down and then wiggle the steering wheel. Now we got the steering wheel out. What I should have done, and I forgot to tell you guys, and I really made a mistake, but you'll learn from my mistake. Mark the steering wheel before you take it out. I really made a mistake right there, but gotta mark the steering wheel. So I'm gonna put this back and mark it. Otherwise I'll be driving down the street with the steering wheel sideways, even though it was 100% straight down the freeway. Anyways, I couldn't figure out how the steering wheel goes back to be straight, so I'm gonna have to put the tires as straight as possible and then put the steering wheel properly and then take it for a test drive. And yeah, so make sure you draw a line here with the steering wheel. Anyways, I set the steering wheel like that so it doesn't sit on that wire. You don't want to bend that wire too much. And with a straight screwdriver, got two screws right here, two flat screws. Loosen these. Okay, pull these out. They're going to be a little bit long, about 2 inches approximately. Maybe before you take these out, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm just going with the flow, whatever I can figure out what comes out. But it seems like now it's loose, so it wants to come out. But before you take these out, it's best probably to unhook the harness. You have a harness here and a harness here. So let me figure out how to take this out, and then I'll show you how to remove these two harnesses. Okay, I did manage to take the wires out. It's actually 4 harnesses that goes to your turn signal, high beam, and wipers. They're actually not hard to remove. A bit tricky, but you get the idea. You have a clip right here. So this clip right here. Press on the clip, and at the same time, so this right here, don't ever put these those makes your car smell good on these, because they'll get tangled, and that's what probably broke the wiper switch. Anyways, press on this right here, and at the same time right here, gotta pull on this a little bit. When you pull on that and you press this, so at the same time pry this a little bit, you can probably put a screwdriver right here. Give it a try. I actually use my fingers, my nail, but let's try this flat screwdriver. We'll put that right here. That would actually work. Pry it, but gently. Don't pry it hard, you will snap that. Gently. Pry it here. Press on this, and then I'll slide out. Back here, there's one more. Same procedure. Put the screwdriver right here. Actually, do you even have to on this one? I don't think on this one you have to pry. Yeah, you do. I pried a little bit, and at the same time, press on this clip. Show you with the screwdriver, probably make it easier. Okay, right here you press on this, and that will make it come out. Now I already got them loose, so we got that loose. Now the other side, same thing. When I make a video, I try to show you guys exactly what you need to do, because sometimes it's a little bit tricky to remove. This one is the same procedure. Press on this, and at the same time you push up on this right here. When you push up on that, when you push up on this, this will come out. This one, same thing. Press here. At the same time, move it up right here. That will come out. Now there we go. 4 harnesses out. Now it's time to remove these 2 screws. I already removed them, but if you do remove them, it just wobbles a little bit, so it's best to remove these now after you pull the harness. Well, I still don't want to slide out, so take a look and see what's holding this. This is very dirty. See how dirty that is? And because it's really dirty, I didn't notice that right here has not a screw, which is filthy. I actually had to clean it and I was able to see the screw. So I loosened this screw, so there's 3 screws. Set those down right here. Okay. Now this should come out. Should. Always something. Oh, I see. It's got another harness over here. I didn't realize that this wire runs over here. But this one, I see it's got 2 clips. Let's see if I can show you guys up close. 2 clips. You squeeze this one, and you squeeze it on the other side at the same time. Squeeze, pull. Oh crap! I don't want that to happen. Okay, I was still able to take that loose. There you go. So now we got that. Now this should come out. Actually comes apart, which that's what I want, because this is still good. We don't want to mess with that. So set it down on the dash. Then we're gonna pull this out. Okay. You can see this one does not work. Anyways, let's not waste time on that. This is the original OEM. I did get it used. And I'm going to put this back on. Before I mount everything, I'm going to put, obviously, this back, because it might need this to be connected. I'm going to make sure that it works. So now I'm going to put the 3 screws on. Okay, to get these aligned, you might have to wiggle it a little bit. Make sure they're all tight. Do not over tighten this, you will snap them gently. Doesn't move. This seems to work. I believe that's off. Okay, that should be off. Then you also have for the windshield washer fluid. Now let's plug the harness. Okay, this should be easy. How you took them out, you put them back the same way. I just snapped this one back on, and it does have a place where it goes. You can see that slot right there. See, there's a slot on it. So put this on and lock it in place. That's locked. Okay, the black one goes in there more back towards the top. You see there's a space down here, so it goes towards the top, and then make sure that one's closed, locked. Okay, now it's locked. Now we're gonna put this one back on. That's locked. On this side, the red one goes at the bottom. There's a space on top now. Bottom, back. That's locked. Now we're gonna put this one back on, the last one. 5th harness. Okay, this. That's it. Now let's see if it works. I went and connected the negative battery or cable back on the battery. Shut that off. Not sure what this does. It's not doing anything. That would be still not doing nothing. Let's try something. Off. On. Let's put it down. Well, I'm not sure if the switch is screwed up or not, but it's supposed to do something. We know one is off. I believe this is off. And that should be for low. I'm assuming that doesn't work. So, I'm not sure what the problem is. The switch or... It's gotta be the switch. Oh, anyways, I bought a used one, so... But, at least... this works. Kinda sucks. Oh well. Other than that, we're gonna put the steering wheel back on. I'm not gonna try and do this in one hand because gotta be very careful with that wire right here. You don't want the airbag to come out. This one moves, so do not move this as well. See how it moves back and forth. You want to put it back exactly how you took the steering wheel out. Okay, I just set the steering wheel how I think I took it off, but I could be wrong. You just set it down, make sure this is at the bottom. Okay, because we have to plug that in. We'll plug that in later on. Actually, I should plug it in right now, because if not, I'm going to throw off a code, an airbag code. So, let's plug that in. Okay, plug that in. It just clips on. Now, we want to put the steering wheel straight. To do that, we're going to start the car. I do have an airbag light, but that is not because of this. It's something it's somewhere in the dash, because if I hit it, it actually goes away. So this is steering wheel straight now. Actually, the tires are straight, but this is how much is off. So I gotta take it out and readjust this. So you just obviously I can't do it one hand, but let's see this is straight. Put in this screw back, the 5mm, both sides here as well. See it right here, and then put your cover back on. Put the 2 bolts, and that's about it. And that's how you change your switch. Either the switch for the wipers or for your turn signal, cruise control, and also high beam. Thanks for watching.